Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Caffeinated Dino and today we're continuing Dream Daddy. We're starting a new route today. I believe we're going for Brian? Question mark? Yeah, I think so. We'll find out. Starting off with some snores. Zzz. Dad. Zzz. Dad, wake up. 5 more minutes. You said that 5 minutes ago. And also 10 minutes ago. I finally open my eyes and sit up. I'm lying in the middle of the living room, spooning a moving box. I yawn and stretch. Morning, Miranda Panda.
Ugh.
Yikes, dad breath. Go brush your teeth. Oh yes, we gotta make her daddy.
Build that dad.
Alright, we're gonna go looking the same as we've been doing. Just cause it's easy. Just get it done. I don't know which eyes we had. I think this one. Gonna give him a smirk. I liked the scar one. Glasses. True to form. Does that look like us? That looks like us. I don't know if that smile's one we had last time, but it's good enough for now.
Name that dad.
Ooh.
Be that dad.
Shave with the grain. Good tips, good tip. Did you fall asleep packing? I got most of it done, I think. Searching around the room, it looks like I did a pretty good job. Every box is sealed except for one. Wait, straggler. What's in it? Looking into the box, I see a bunch of old photos and little photo albums. Whoa, I haven't seen these in years. I pull out one of the dusty albums from the top of the pile and we begin looking through it. That's the coolest baby I've ever seen. The only way your father and I could get you to stop crying was to put the sunglasses on you. But whenever we tried to take them off, you'd start crying again. You spent the first 2 years of your life with sunglasses on. Nice. Halloween when you were maybe 4? Oh my god, that dragon costume. You couldn't decide between being a princess or a dragon, so you went with both. Princess Dragon. Why do I remember crying in that dragon costume? You saw yourself in the mirror and realized you were afraid of dragons. Seeing yourself inside the dragon's mouth was a realization of your greatest fear, I think. Right, yep. Definitely repressed that memory. And this was you in your horse phase.
Oh.
Dad. I believe you named that plush horse Sir Horsington the Brave.
Oh.
I don't think that was his. I'm in the lunges for the photo, but I quickly snatch it away and hold it above her with my superior dad arms. Nice try, but this is important blackmail for later down the road. Go ahead and try me. I've seen pictures of you and your ska band. Ouch, kid. The Communist Manifesto had a chance back in the day. I look off into the distance and reminisce about that rad horn section. Hey, it's Emma P.
Ugh.
No, Dad, that's Emma R. I didn't meet Emma P until high school. Honey, I promise you, wholeheartedly, that I will never stop mixing those two up.
Oh.
Dad, Emma R has been my best friend since I was 7. Give it, like, a little bit of effort. Oh, right. Emma P was the one who pooped your pants during a sleepover. Dad, that was me. I did that. Oh. And I was having a sleepover with Emma R, who isn't Emma P. She never told anyone, though. True woo, that Emma R. Anyway, I gotta show this to Emma R later. She'll get a kick out of it. The first photography award you ever won. Yeah, and I got the $20 gift card to McFriday's. And then you got food poisoning from the cheesy tostada blast. I think you mean food poisoning, you know, with a Z.
Oh.
Dad. Still can't drive past McFriday's without gagging. Still proud of you, though. And Mother reaches deep down into the box and pulls out one last photo. Neither of us say a word. We stare at the photo for a long moment. I finally decide to break the silence. That was the day you were born. It's kind of a funny story. We got into a car accident right there in the hospital parking lot. It wasn't anything big, just a fender bender. But of course I was freaking out, and the little old lady who crashed into us was freaking out, and I didn't know what to do. But your father, oh man. He holds my hand and looks me directly in the eyes, the calmest I've ever seen him. He says, "It's okay. It's all gonna be okay." He was right, you know. I stared at the picture for longer. Maybe too long. I miss him. I can't even imagine what it must be like for Amanda. She pats me on the back.
Me?
Come on, Pops, we gotta finish packing. The moving van won't wait forever. You're right. Amanda and I pile into the car and take one last look at the old house. So many memories here. Hard to believe your father and I bought this place almost 20 years ago. Hey, remember when I shattered the front window playing catch? You always had very strong arms. Hey, remember when I shattered the other front window pretending to be a robot who breaks windows? You are a very imaginative child.
Yeah.
Hey, remember when I broke the back window playing, "Hey, we get it, Amanda, you break stuff." And there'll be plenty more stuff for me to break in the new place. Memories to make and stuff to break. You ready? We sit in silence for a moment. I watched my daughter grow up in this house. It will forever hold a place in my heart, but it stings a little bit to leave it behind. I'm ready. The moving van begins to pull away, and I get the car into position to follow it. I watch our house, our old house, disappear in the rear view mirror. So what? So sell me on our cool new pad. I clear my throat and do my best cheesy announcer voice. Nestled in beautiful, scenic downtown Maple Bay, our new house features multiple places to sleep. Not only are there 3 bedrooms for your sleeping pleasure, but couches and floor space where you can, yes, catch a wink. What a deal! I mean, it's important for the week. You sleep more than anyone I know. I admit my faults, Pops. I keep it real. Anyway, it's also smaller than our last house. Cozier, one might argue. Good spin. I think it's great. Won't we be closer to a lot of cool stuff that we can walk to so I don't have to waste gas? And I mean, trying to park downtown is, you know. Amanda, you know you're gonna have to learn how to parallel park at some point, right? Not gonna happen, Pops. I think someone needs to do a 3-point turn on their attitude. I don't know how to do that either. Have you met the neighbors yet? Not yet, but the neighborhood seems pretty quiet. So you won't have to chase any rowdy teens off your lawn? You are the very teen you mock when you say that, honey. I'm in my last year of high school. I'm practically dust. Yeah, you're real. Don't you dare. Senior. Dad, I know where this is going. Citizen. I'm just gonna ignore that. But I won't forget it. So what's item number 1 on the new house agenda? Well, first we'll need to forge a path through the solid wall boxes that's blocking the living room. I still have to install the washer and dryer. We need to go grocery shopping. Pops, cool your jets. You have to promise me that we're gonna take a break and explore the neighborhood. Okay, you're right. We'll get some work done and then check the area out. We pull up to the new house and step outside. The lawn is freshly mown and the for sale sign is still in the yard. Hiya! And with a swift kick from Amanda, the for sale sign is no more. Nice form, Sweet Pea. I got a problem with authority. I'm so proud. Man, on the karate chop and tuckered me out. I could really go for a sandwich. An ice cream sandwich. Sweetie, it's 10 a.m. Did you even see all the dogs in the park nearby? You know it. Thank you for moving us to an area where the dog-to-person ratio is very high. I only want what's best for you. I hope you're prepared for the frequency at which I interrupt conversations to yell dog to rocket way up. I mean, you do that a lot already. Hey, it's a dog!
Oh.
Wait, false alarm. It was just a funny shaped rock. If you want to see a real dog so bad, let's go to that park around the corner. Amanda and I began a stroll through the neighborhood. I can't believe how beautiful it is outside. Kids are playing in the street, the flowers are in bloom, and the faint smell of a nearby barbecue drifts through the air. This place is nice. Too nice. I don't trust it. Good eye, honey. You can never be too careful. See that baby in the stroller over there? Government operative. We're on to you, baby. We walk for a while and eventually end up at a small park. Toddlers chase each other through the playground and dogs of all shapes and sizes romp through the grass. It's pretty crowded, but Amanda spots a nice empty bench. We start to make our way over to it when... Heads up!
Hey.
Ow! A frisbee suddenly hits me in the face. Woof! A corgi with a neat plaid handkerchief tied around its neck bounds up to me, wagging its tail. Did you throw this thing at my head? Bark! He runs around in a circle and nudges my leg with his nose. Oh god, this is the cutest dog. Pet the dog. But where do I pet the dog? Oh. Give him those head rubs. He seems to love a good head rub. All smiles here. You definitely could have caught that. A guy in a Hawaiian shirt jogs over to us and takes the frisbee from me. You know, frisbees are traditionally caught with your hands, not your face. I'll catch it with my teeth next time. You caught me off guard on this round. Not again. Not ever again. Ooh, we got emojis, heart, eggplant emojis for that one. Ha, I'm just messing with ya. I'm Brian, by the way. I'm Louie, and this is my daughter, Amanda. I look over Amanda only to find her sitting on the ground, rubbing the dog's tummy. Hi. Your dog's cool. Ah, old Maxwell sure loves the attention. It's great to see another father and daughter out on here on such a sunny day. Where's yours? Brian gestures over to a grassy knoll, where a young girl sits on a checkered blanket. She's reading a book bigger than her head. She puts it down and heads over to us. This is Daisy. She's reading the Brothers Karamazov. Her teacher tells me that she has the reading comprehension skills of a high schooler. How old is she? 10. She's a precocious little youngster.
Huh?
Whoa. The natural dad instinct kicks in. I must brag about my child's accomplishments. Oh no, it's happening. Can we win this time? Go on, Daisy. Tell them about yourself. That's my girl. Amanda, get in there. Okay. Alright, Louie's HP, 80. Brian's, 80. Brag. Amanda here just recently won a local photography award. Wow, congratulations. Brian loses 10 HP. Daisy actually just won a statewide poetry contest. You lose 15 HP. Louie's HP 65, Brian's 70. Brag again. Last week, unprompted, Amanda helped an old woman with her grocery bags. As extra powerful, Brian loses 20 HP. Daisy just started a weekly chess club at her elementary school computer lab. She's the president too, of course. Dang, my high school doesn't have a chess club or a computer lab. You lose 10 HP. Louie's HP 55, Brian's 50. Alright, item. Grade card. You pull a wrinkled copy of Amanda's last grade card out of your back pocket. Dad. Awesome grades. Brian loses 25 HP. Brian, you really carry that around everywhere? Ouch. Maybe it is kind of weird. You lose 5 HP. Daisy's sold enough candy bars this year to get the top prize, a canoe. We're taking it out next weekend. How's that even possible? Amanda can barely get one of those sticky hand things. It's extra powerful. You lose 20 HP. Louie's HP 30. Brian's 25. Fumbling through your phone's browser, you manage to pull up a photo of Amanda winning her 10th grade spelling bee. Wow, congratulations, Amanda. Daisy's getting prepped for her annual spelling bee right now. Hopefully this will be her 3rd win in a row. Yikes, you lose 5 HP. Did I mention Daisy said her first word at 10 months? Daddy. Amanda's was potty. Still cute, but maybe this isn't the time to bring it up. You lose 10 HP. Oh my god, he's beating us again. Louie's HP 15, Brian's HP 25. Do I brag? Amanda's in all honors classes this semester. Brian loses 10 HP. Oh, really? I'm actually talking to Daisy's teachers about having her skip a grade. I forgot about that. Amanda kind of bristles at that one. You lose 20 HP. Dang, he's really got us beat. Boy, it's been such a treat getting to meet you two. Oh, did he have to add insult to injury by being such a gracious winner? So I take it you guys are new to the neighborhood. We just moved in. Do you live around here?
Hey.
Yeah, we live in the cul-de-sac next to the coffee shop. What a coincidence. That's where we live too. Small world. Yeah, Daisy and I are in that little ranch-style house on the corner. I know that house. It's just like ours, but slightly bigger and better landscaped. Does this guy have to outdo me at everything? What a lovely place.
Hey.
Well, I don't want to take up any more of your time. Really nice meeting you guys. You'll have to stop by at some point. Yeah, definitely. Bye. Brian and Daisy walk further into the park with Maxwell happily trotting along in tow. Do you get the feeling that he was trying to one-up us? Trying and succeeding. I can't believe that kid's only 10. What was he even doing at her age? I believe he had a bit of a thing for horses. Shame that didn't pan out. Could have majored in comparative horse studies. It's not too late to minor in horse creative writing.
Yeah.
Too close to the truth, Dad.
Oh.
Let us never again speak of the fantastic adventures of Sir Harsington the Brave, an epic in 7 parts by Amanda Rex. We laugh off the horse epic and walk around the park a bit more, enjoying the day. Go to the coffee shop, I guess? Because I feel like we can't skip any of these, because no matter what we pick, we're going to have to go through all of them. I gotta get my hands on a nice hot cup of the old bean juice, or I'm going to be useless all day. I think we passed a coffee shop on the way here. Maybe we can check that out. Let's do it. Walk down the street to the Coffee Spoon, a cute little place in the corner.
Yeah.
Man, this is such a convenient walking distance from our place. I mean, I guess. What's wrong? Why would I go somewhere else and drink coffee on a couch when I could just drink better coffee at home on my own couch and not have to make awkward eye contact with other people? At least when I'm home, some random guy isn't going to come up and sit on the recliner next to me, and I won't feel like a little weird about it because he's not sitting at my table, but he's very much within my personal zone. Dad. And what's the etiquette when you have a dirty mug? Is there a bin? Do you go and set it on the counter because you don't know where else to put it? Or do you leave it there and feel your face flush hot with shame as you consider the possibility that there is in fact a bin somewhere just out of sight, and now you're that jerk who left their mug? Ugh. Dad, are you just afraid to meet new people? Yes, Amanda. We walk inside.
Hey.
The inside of the coffee shop is incredibly warm and inviting. Vinyl records line the walls and patrons lounge around on well-worn couches. Some cool tunes spin on a record player next to a little stage.
Hey.
Welcome to the Coffee Spoon, guys. How's it going? What's with the name? Oh, it's kind of dumb.
Oh.
It gets mentioned in this poem I like, and I thought it was a good idea at the time, and I suppose now it's still a good idea because, like, the business is still running. But people ask me that question all the time, and I get the same answer every time, and now I'm standing here rambling, and I'm sure we're all getting more and more uncomfortable the more I keep talking, but man, we're in it now, and I can't stop.
Hey,
So, what'll it be?
Huh.
I scan the chalkboard menu, and I'm immediately overwhelmed. I'll have, let's try something new. Iced Tegan and Sarah? Good choice. I don't get it. Oh, it's a pun. Tegan and Sarah are this really awesome Canadian indie band formed in 1995. They were nominated for a Grammy in 2013 and are known for being masters of not only pop hits, but meaningful lyricism.
Oh.
I'm doing the thing again,
Oh.
but coming right up. And for you, I have a macchiato de Marco, please.
Hey.
Coming right up. Do you want that in small, medium, or Biggie Smalls? Medium?
Ah.
Wait, is Biggie Smalls big or small? I should change that, shouldn't I? Matt sets to making our drinks, and Amanda and I take a seat on one of the couches. What's his deal? Let the man make his puns. They're cooler bands than you listen to anyway. Hey. Ska was cool once. This couch is actually pretty comfy. Maybe not comfier than our couch, but it's alright. Good lumbar support. You sink right into it. Okay, it's comfier than our couch. Amanda nudges me. This place is right next to our house, and that guy seems not only cool, but also just as uncomfortable with talking to other people as you are. You should totally become friends with him. I don't know. Come on, what do we say about meeting new people? I can't meet new people if I always stay inside and also don't go outside and also don't talk to people. See, we're making progress. Matt sets our drinks down at our table and I have a sip. The iced tea Vera is delicious. Hi, we're new in the neighborhood. I'm Amanda and this is my dad, Louie.
Hey.
Oh, right on. Pleased to meet you both.
Hey.
You gotta come by when my daughter's hanging around the shop. You two might get along. Yeah, I'm sure we'll maybe come in from time to time. Amanda kicks my leg from under the table. I'm sure we'll get in here a lot.
Oh.
You know what? Let me get your guys' opinion on something. Matt goes into the back and comes up with a fresh plate of something that smells amazing.
Oh.
I'm working on a new banana bread recipe and I need help coming up with a name for it. Well, I think we're gonna have to taste test it first so we can get the full flavor profile of, and really appreciate the flavor sensations of. Amanda nods vigorously. She knows this game. Yeah, we need to give that Nana bread a taste if you want us to make free creative labor. I think that would be consummated with, I've taught her well. We've trained for this day. I was just gonna give you guys free banana bread anyway. Right, yes, that. Matt serves us each a piece. Amanda and I happily chow down.
Hey!
This is amazing!
Hey, yeah.
Thanks, the secret ingredient is bananas. So, any ideas? I'm stumped. Well, I think I might only be able to give you dad band puns, but I'll give it a shot. I think Grateful Banana Bread was the one that gave us the best interaction last time, because he did not like banana bread candies, I think. Or did he not like Grateful Banana Bread? Oh no, which one did he not like? I mean, we're not on his route, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know, like the punk band?
Hey.
I thought you said you only knew dad band puns. I'm a hard dad.
Wait.
That actually has a nice ring to it. Really?
Hey.
Yeah. Banana bread Kennedys. Strong decisions. That's art, baby.
Hey.
I wanted to say baby because I thought it would sound cool, but once I said it, I realized that it doesn't sound good coming out of my mouth, and maybe I should just leave saying baby to the professionals.
Hey. Hey.
Enjoy your coffee. Thanks, baby.
Hey.
See, it sounds good when you say it. Across the way, a man catches my eye. He sits by himself, brooding over a cup of coffee. Our eyes meet, just for a moment. I hastily look away, hoping he didn't catch me staring. Who is that? We finish up our drinks and head out.
Hey.
Thanks for stopping in. Take care. Okay, now that we're full of caffeine, where to? I should get back to unpacking. I've got a lot on my plate right now. Did you know that moving is one of the biggest sources of stress for adults? Is it right behind the constant fear that you smell bad and everyone's too polite to tell you? Probably. Do I smell bad? Amanda gives me a whiff. You're fine, Pops. Let's go home. Ooh, always carry a pocket knife. Okay. I get to work unpacking the various boxes around the living room. A couple hours pass and I get some good work done. The washer dryer unit is both washing and drying, and we can actually walk through the living room without tripping over boxes. First visitor already? I walk over to the door and open it. Hello! A handsome, clean-cut man stands at my door, brandishing a plate of cookies. Hello?
Excellent.
Oh, where are my manners? My name is Joseph. I'm your next-door neighbor. Oh, yes. Hi. I'm Louie. That's what my name is. I saw the moving van and thought I'd bring over some cookies. My daughter Christy wanted me to tell it, that she baked them herself. Joseph leans in and whispers.
Oh.
Between you and me, she just sprinkled in the chocolate chips.
Good one.
We both share a laugh. Kids, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Wow, cookies, huh? So nice to meet you. Joseph hands her the plate of cookies with a smile. Well, thanks for the cookies.
Lawrence of Arabia.
Amanda disappears with the cookies. Amanda, come... And she's gone. That's my daughter. Her name is Amanda. She's a charmer. Daughters are tough. Sons are also tough. Children in general are just tough. I hear that. I mean, there'd have to be something wrong with you to try and raise more than 2.
Yeah.
I have 4 kids. What have you done? Oh, I meant...
Oh.
Don't worry, you didn't mean to be rude. Oh no, this is the first neighbor I've met and my social life was already in a tailspin. I wonder if it's too late to move again. Yeah, okay.
Hi.
Is the missus around? Mister, actually. And, no, not anymore. He died.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for your loss. No, it's alright. Wow, this is uncomfortable. We stand there quietly for a moment, acutely aware of how awkward we both made things. I'm sorry, can you close the door real quick? I look at Joseph quizzically, but comply. After a second, I hear a knock on the door. Opening it, I see Joseph standing there with a huge smile.
Oh.
Hey, I'm your new neighbor, Joseph. I promise to not talk about your dead spouse this time. I'm throwing a barbecue for the cul-de-sac, and I'd love for you to come by and meet the rest of the neighbors in our community. What do you say, pal? That sounds great. My daughter Amanda and I would love to stop by. Also, 4 kids is a perfectly normal amount of children to have. We shake hands to seal the deal.
Oh, yeah.
Well, neighbor, I'll see you at 3 p.m. sharp on Saturday. Sure thing, neighbor. Joseph starts walking away, but stops to think for a second and turns around. Hey, in all seriousness, raising a kid on your own can't be easy. If you ever need to talk about stuff, I'm the youth minister at the church down the street. Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't really consider myself a youth. You look pretty young to me, but suit yourself. And with that, Joseph's gone. He seemed nice. And Amanda walks back into the living room, crumbs on her face and cookie in hand. That was the smoothest recovery I've ever seen. I should be taking notes. See, you're already fitting in great. Where'd those cookies go? They're gone. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel any better, they weren't very good. So you ate all of them anyway? I guess that makes it break time. Any ideas? Oh, Joseph probably wants his plate back as the only option because we've already gone out. We're not doing Joseph's route, but I guess that's where we're going. I think we get a ton of good neighbor points if we bring this back. We're going to be the best neighbors in this whole cul-de-sac. We're going to kick all the other neighbors' butts. With kindness. Amanda and I step outside. Shoot, I'm actually not sure which house is his. I hazard to guess it's the one big one with all the well-groomed blonde children sitting in the yard. Good eye, kid. And remember, we need to make a positive first impression here. Keep it light. We walk up to the kids and wave. Hey guys, is your dad around? They all just stare at us, blankly. We just wanted to, return this nice plate, and thank you for the cookies. Geez, these definitely are Joseph's kids. They all look exactly like him. Oh, he has a giant anchor on his house.
What?
They were really good. I mean, I heard they were good. I didn't get to eat any. I chuckle nervously. Well, okay, we're just gonna set this plate down on the ground real gentle and then back away slowly. Right, Dad? Right, that's what we're gonna do. The kids' eyes bore into us as we scurry away. I can feel their gaze on my back even as we approach our house. I need something to get my mind off those carbon copy kids. I need to rest my eyes. You've been awake for what, 3 hours? And that's 3 hours too many. As we're walking home, I hear heavy footsteps come up behind us. Louie, bro.
Hey.
I turn around and am greeted by a familiar face jogging up to us. Craig?
Oh.
Bro. Holy wow. I haven't seen Craig in forever. It's been too long, dude. Yeah, wow, you look great.
Hey.
Yeah, I cleaned up my act. Cleaned up his act? Are you kidding me? He's ripped. Amanda, this is my friend Craig. We went to college together. We were roommates for a while, too. Amanda, dude, you probably don't remember me, but you're so big now. Hello, and hello, cute baby. Aw, thank you. The last time I saw you, I think you were about her size. This is River. Say hi, River. He picks up her tiny wrist and waves it around. River gurgles happily. Are you Babysitting?
Oh.
Nah, dude, River's my kid. Man, it has been a long time. Feels like women were rolling up to exams with bad hangovers, and next for both fathers. Where you been, man?
Nice.
I was working out in California and just relocated the business back to Maple Bay. No kidding, Amanda and I just moved to this side of town. How's Ashley doing?
I don't know.
I mean, Ashley. Ashley is her name.
I don't know.
She actually still goes by Smashly, and we got divorced last year. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry.
Nice.
It's old news. We take turns taking care of River and the twins. It's all copacetic. Twins? You have 3 kids?
Oh.
Ain't life something, bro? Right? Kegstand Craig is a father of 3. Kegstand Craig?
Hmm?
Oh, haha, yeah, it was my old college nickname. He got it because he did a lot of keg stands.
Nice.
Is that thing where you do a handstand on a keg and then drink from the keg?
Ah.
Right. He was very good at it. Bro, I hate to be that guy, but I'm in the middle of my daily jog and I gotta keep my heart rate up. Brought River along, you know, for resistance training. You jog daily? I jog yearly. On January 1st, when I promised myself that I'm going to jog daily for the rest of the year, but give up after 30 minutes and just walk home. Well, it's never too late to get back into it, dude. You should join me sometime. I don't know.
Hey.
Come on, it'd be fun. We can grab breakfast afterwards. Catch up. We can do a bro brunch like the good old days. Alright, sure. Sounds great.
Oh.
Great, let's get that going soon. I better get moving. Good to see you guys. Craig gives a little wave, puts his earbuds back in, and jogs off. I can't believe Craig is ripped and has kids. I'm reeling. Why is that? The Craig I know is not fit to be responsible for any living thing, including and especially himself. One time, I watched him drink an entire jar of marinara sauce for dinner. Amanda, he opened a new jar of marinara sauce, and he drank it like it was a thing that normal people do. It was unholy. And then I asked him what the hell he was doing, and he said, and I quote, "It's basically a smoothie, bro." I mean, technically, he's not wrong. He jogs. He was jogging. He's like a totally different person. Anyway, we better get home. I'll have plenty of time to reflect on how old I feel later. Amanda and I flop onto the couch. Amanda has to shove some empty boxes out of the way before she can sit. Too bad we're gonna be putting my stuff right back into these boxes in a few months. No, don't say that. Oh, Dad, it's gonna be okay. I'll be fine. I know. It's just, you're my little girl. It's gonna be weird not having you around. I'll come visit, and I'll text you every day, and I'll take lots of pictures.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I'm a photography major. You promise? Of course. Are you gonna be okay by your lonesome? Oh, come on. I'll be fine. I'll get a dog or something.
Yeah.
A dog?
Alright.
Forget art school. I'll stay for the dog. Is that what it's gonna take? Medium-sized dog, handkerchief around the neck, I get to name it. That's what it'll cost for me to give up on my dreams. I'm a woman of simple wants and needs. Well, a dog is a lot cheaper than college. Amanda laughs. Suddenly, a pile of envelopes slides through the mail slot. Speaking of college, Amanda darts over to the envelopes and shuffles through them. She pulls one out and throws the rest back on the floor. This is from McGowan College of Art and Design. Open it. But I'm scared. It's just an envelope. Yeah, it's just like my entire future. No big deal. She takes a deep breath and rips the letter open with her teeth. We have a letter opener, but okay. I hold my breath while Amanda's eyes start back and forth, scanning the letter. What does it say? The admissions committee has reviewed your application, blah blah blah. Her face drops. Regret to inform you that we are unable to offer you admission to McGowan College of Art and Design. Amanda throws a letter on the coffee table. Oh, sweetie. It's okay. I kind of saw it coming. I knew I shouldn't have put that experimental stuff in my portfolio. The admissions officer told me they just want to see portraits or whatever. I pull Amanda in for a big hug. You're an amazing photographer. I know how much work you put into your portfolio. Some other school's gonna want to snatch you up for sure. Yeah, I know. It's fine. Are you actually fine, or are you just saying that? I'm fine, really. Her face says the opposite, but I probably shouldn't push her on this. Oh, and before I forget, Emma R. and Emma P. are sleeping over tonight.
Oh.
So, you need me out of the way because I'm painfully uncool? I would choose more delicate phrasing, but yes. Well, I'll have you know that I conveniently already have plans for tonight, so you'll have the new place to yourself. Yeah? What are your plans? Quick, think of plans. I'm going clubbing. I'm gonna put on a nice outfit and go tear it up on the dance floor. All the hottest dance moves. The lawnmower, the sprinkler, the running man. You know, the one all the kids are talking about these days. Alright, but I'm not gonna come pick you up if you pull anything this time. Not again. I'm just kidding. I'm actually going to... We're gonna go to bed, because watching the game lets us meet with Robert, and we're not on Robert's route or Joseph's route, so we don't want to meet Mary either. So we're gonna go to bed. I'm wiped. Have fun with the Emmas. We'll try to keep it down. You know you're not going to, but I appreciate you saying that. And don't forget that you have a meeting with my English teacher tomorrow. Oh, right, Mr. Vega. Yep, totally remembered. I'll be there. Awesome. Night, Pops. I wake up to a text from an unknown number. Rise and shine, early bird. Still want to work out? This is Craig, by the way. Holy crap, it's 6 a.m. Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Without realizing it, I drift back to sleep. Whoops, must have winked back out. I check my phone again. Hey bud, still want to get your swole on? I'm ready to tear up the track. Hit me up. God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out, but it is Craig. I do want to catch up. We're gonna go back to sleep, because we're not on Craig's route, and we went to the gym last time. So if you want to see that, you can watch the past video, if you haven't already. Which I'm assuming you have, because why watch in out of order? Unless you just want to see Brian's route. That's a possibility. I'm rambling. We're gonna go back to sleep. I shoot a quick text to Craig to apologize for bailing and immediately fall back asleep. Oh man, how long was I out? What time is it? I look over at the clock. It's 3:55 p.m. I have to be at that parent-teacher conference in 5 minutes. I jump out of bed, throw on the nearest clothes, and run out the door. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and am relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega. I don't know, have you tried the exit? Okay, wise guy, are you gonna help me or not? Fine, go up the stairs and take a left. Can't miss them. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth set me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, but suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker.
Oh.
Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? Fine, Mr. Vega.
Ah.
Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. You must be Louie. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? Mr. Vega leans me in, and I take a seat at one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this.
Oh.
Alright, where were we? Now who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator and J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does the thing when he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise.
Oh.
The whole class erupts in laughter. Alright, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down.
Oh.
Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings. All the students immediately get up and make a break for the door.
Whoa.
Remember to do the reading and answer the questions on page 194 in your textbook. Nobody's listening.
Oh.
Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both, you know, budget cuts. Right.
Oh.
Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega. Please, call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? We just moved. Well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was. See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps heading down this road. I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss on scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo.
Hey!
Anytime. On my way out, I stop. Thinking for a moment, I turn to Hugo. Hey, Hugo? Yes? Did you ever catch that ride?
Oh.
Yes. I leave the class and make my way out into school. I was still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force of positivity in my life, especially after we lost her father. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. I pull up to the carpool, and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time? It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. We're gonna make something at home because we've done the mall cart the other times. Mall food court the other times. So we're gonna see what this route does. Cool. I think if our powers combined, we can throw together a gourmet meal worthy of the Food Channel. I don't know about that, but I can promise you it will at least be edible.
Alright.
That's the spirit. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay. But also, sometimes, it's good to have the parents' perspective because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pomps. Senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine. He's fine. We pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything.
Dad.
Uh-huh. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yup. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? I don't think you'd get it. Okay. Who you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah?
Hey.
What? No. Dad. Ugh. I can't believe you would.
Ugh.
Dad. I mean, cheese. Why would you? Ugh. Gross. Sorry, just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay. Jeez. This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. Amanda and I get back home and start cooking some dinner. I found this artisanal mac and cheese recipe online that I've been dying to try. Artisanal? There's 2 ingredients to mac and cheese. Mac and then cheese. Dad, please try and enjoy the finer things in life. I think you of all people should be able to appreciate what one can do with cheese. Plus, it has bacon in it. Aren't we as a society collectively over bacon?
Ugh.
Bacon never stops being good. It just has a PR problem.
Eh?
We get to work on the recipe, Amanda measuring things out and handing them to me to dump in the bowl so I can feel useful. Amanda puts me on bacon duty, so I chop a bunch and toss it into a pan to get it sizzling.
Eh?
The key to good mac and cheese is balance of texture and flavor pops. Not only are we going to want the fullness of the cheese and bacon, but also need to counterbalance it with the crunchy mouthfeel of breadcrumbs. Check on the bacon. It's still pink and rubbery. I give the pieces a little stir. Wait, what's a mouthfeel? You know, when you eat stuff and the texture. Listen, I've been watching a lot of the Food Channel and I honestly don't know what it means. It just makes me feel sophisticated to say. No, I get that. Every time I watch that channel, I just feel in order, hungry, jealous, insecure about my cooking ability, and then hungry again.
Huh.
I like the mouthfeel of that sentence. Oh my god. Amanda, mouthfeel isn't just about food. It's also about words that are fun to say.
Huh.
Gregarious. The Fenestrate. Cattywampus. Tabernacle. No! All of a sudden the bacon burst into flames. I must have not been paying attention to how hot the pan was. No! Fire! Fire! Oh god. Fire! I run around the kitchen looking for anything to put out the fire. I grab a cup of water and Amanda snatches it out of my hand. Please don't put hot water on an oil fire. There's so much grease in that pan. Oh my god. Nope. She puts it down and calmly grabs the lid from the pantry. She places it on top of the flame and turns down the heat. I can finally calm down. Did I almost just burn down our brand new house because I was too busy saying silly words? Indubitably. Cool. Who wants takeout? Amanda and I order some Chinese food and eat it on the couch of our new living room. She flips on the TV. Oh, cool. Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? Oh, hell yeah. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but also they're hunting ghosts. Also, the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've seen already, but it's one of the best. Caleb and Flint Dogbone, its one brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no, the ghost done got control of the truck. I can't steer on them their ice roads. Let me use his EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die. Ah, almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like it's saying, you're going to die. That's because we are about to die, you. This is art. The episode ends, and Amanda excuses herself to go start arguments on the internet. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Caleb and Flint Dogbone after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterward, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Zzz. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never, ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. We had cereal for breakfast and spent the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We were able to put together a few bookshelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, you excited for the cookout today? Excited to beef up my grilling skills? I'll see this as a learning opportunity. If I can sneak some hot grill tips, I think we can consider it a success. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food, hoping that nobody talks to me. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We'll get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. This social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No. We have to be fast and really late. Who says it's still cooking on time? You know what? We're going early. Just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. We didn't want to risk burning down the house again. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler and adults chat in small clusters. I put our veggie plate down on a table next to 2 other veggie plates. Hey, there's Joseph. I waved to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Welcome. I'm so glad you two are here. And you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins.
Whoa.
They stare creepily and say nothing.
Yeah.
Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where's Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh, how can I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I have to go look for him. What? You have to...
Oh.
Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Louis, and his daughter, Amanda. I shake your hands, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I love her. Nice to meet you, Mary. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. My wife has such a wonderful sense of humor. But please, you two, enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Here, let me introduce you around. Let me introduce you to Damien. Joseph beckons a tall man and Gopher the tire over to the conversation. Good eve, friends. Damien, this is our new neighbor, Louis. Ah, so lovely to meet you. Damien shakes my hand and then bows. If ever you're interested, it would bring me great pleasure to host you for a spot of afternoon tea. Wow, yeah, that sounds rad.
Oh.
Splendid. Well, I must be off. Perhaps our paths shall cross again. Damn, what a classy dude. This is Robert. He lives just across the way. A haggard man nursing a glass of whiskey eyes me up and down. Hey. Hey, I'm Louis. It's nice to meet you. He takes a long swig of his drink. Charmed. Louis and his daughter just moved in next door. Cool. If you ever need recommendations on where to get a drink in this town, Rob's your man. I told you not to call me Rob.
Norm MacDonald.
Right, got it. Robert ambles away without saying goodbye.
Oh.
He's not really a people person. Wow, I think I've actually met everybody else. Great, I bet you're excited to get to know everyone better. Hope you both enjoy yourselves. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. Ugh, I don't want to have to make friends.
Dad.
Come on, Dad. Who are you going to party with when I go off to school? But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad. Ugh, they're going to talk about the weather.
Ugh.
Go do it. Make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's dad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't it the barista from the Coffee Spoon? What a cool guy, and mysterious. Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? That mysterious goth guy. Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second, all these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I better investigate. Top to bottom. Robert and Brian. I glance across the yard and notice Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one-upped by Brian right now, but I guess I can live with learning more about Robert. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Shoot. I flash a smile and walk over to them. Hey, guys. Louis, how the heck are ya? Settling into the neighborhood alright? You betcha. Got the living room in order at least.
Oh.
That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50-inch in there. The game looks great in high def. Oh boy. Louis, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. Good seeing you again.
Hey.
We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish. It's good to see you taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it. And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Brian raises his eyebrows at me. Being inside, making art. She won a local competition for that art. Yep. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stared at me blankly for a second.
Oh.
Anyway. I haven't gone camping in years, not since the last time. Same here. Well, things change once you have... Wait, what do you happen the last time?
Hey.
Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the backcountry. Johnny was a strong kid. Met him in my army days. Comes from Kansas. They build him tougher out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quick. Johnny breaks his ankle and the rope bridge snaps. You can see the bone popping out through the skin. Johnny Boy's screaming now, crying for his mama, losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. I'm able to dress the wound, but now I got a 5-man carry a 6-foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in. I won't lie to you. There were moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy, but you build the bond with your brother in arms, and that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. I guess that's camping for you. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey. I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down a river, and he lost a flip-flop. Miss that kid. Brian and I laugh nervously. Or am I kidding? Brian and I tense up again. I'm kidding. Phew. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us, laughing. Daisy's holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. We gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghost locked the doors. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Then hit the brake, I guess, and we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghost, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. Robert. Wait a second, are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah! Amanda and I love that show. It's the best, especially the episode where Caleb hides Flint's keys, and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, it's such quality reality television. I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries. Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're gonna make a great meal. Lots of protein. Gonna keep us from starving out here in this harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right over... Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire. Okay. But not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend? Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have the habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people too. Oh, kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required to by law. I hear that. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. They do seem to get along really well, but the thought of continually hearing about all of Brian's accomplishments is rough. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. I'm wondering if we hit burger time, if that ends the event. Because everyone's saying the same thing as last time. This is our third run through. So we're going to try and just hit burger time. And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips the spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably didn't know this, Louie, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrillevable.
Hey!
I try to get on his level, but I just can't catch up.
Hey!
Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist? I've never seen him make a mistake. Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Please stop. All the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison. Alright guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers.
Dang.
Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac.
Hey.
Kinda nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid.
Oh.
We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot.
Oh.
Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all of the kids. If she decides to get into babysitting games, she'll really make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us all on Dad Book? Dad Book? Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. And then there breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? I mean, I got a burger in me. Sweetie, if I can impart any sort of wisdom upon you right now, and not that this was a bad situation, but if you're ever in an uncomfortable situation, always look for the silver lining. The silver lining gets you through to the other side. We ate Rockenbergs today, and it was good. Amen. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah, I'm going out with some friends. Oh. Is that okay? Of course, just keep me posted and be home before midnight. You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices. Of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not going to do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No, I've never done that and I never will do that. Okay, do you have plans tonight? My plans were kind of to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna throw a party. A real rager. All the other dads in the neighborhood are invited. I'll see if I can get you a spot on the list, but honestly, it's looking tight. You may just have to wait in line. I know the guy at the door. I'll get in no problem. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great. See you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. I'd love to be able to cook like that, although I think if it was actually good at cooking, I'd use my power for evil, like just making baked Alaska all day instead of any food with real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, that he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll reply soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon, because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only not assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exasperating it with all the yelling. So I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who she was even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decided to send another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God, it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally, she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Ugh, yep. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops, guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann. Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now? Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? I have a right to be concerned. You're my only daughter. Well, I can't give you play-by-play of everything I do all the time. I'm 18. You shouldn't even be giving me a curfew in the first place. I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just, please don't do that again. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brewed some strong coffee and made some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey! I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was gonna do it and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, I'm sorry for freaking out on you. You're an adult now. I shouldn't have gotten so worked up. Team Rex? Team Rex. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them? Already did. Bless you. Amanda scars on the eggs and the time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dadbook? It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dadbook profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet.
Dad.
Amanda spends the next couple of minutes setting up my profile on Dadbook, which as it turns out is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. Alright, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Alright, we're gonna blaze through this. On a Friday night, you were most likely to torment my children with dad puns. If you had to take one thing if you had a desert island, what would it be? Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes. What are your turn-ons? A well-manicured lawn. What did you want to be when you grew up? A good father. What's your favorite movie genre? Old comedies that haven't aged well. What's your ideal date? Trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost. What do you never leave home without? My book of word jumbles and a pen, because we have shown that that's something we actually do. I spent a lot of time thinking about potential ends of the world. Profile complete. See? That wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All these ads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Hi, Louie. It's me, your dear old friend from way back in the day, Dad Manda. I'm delighted to see you signed up for Dadbook. They've recently added this exciting new messenger service, so you may find yourself receiving messages from other dads, like myself. Take care not to miss them. Amanda, is that you? What are you doing on Dadbook? Why, Louie, I'd never. We've known each other since business school. How could you possibly confuse me for your amazing and talented and easy to buy things for a daughter? Though I am of course flattered. You should buy Amanda more things. Amanda, you know I didn't go to business school. I barely even managed to get my degree. Wait. No. Wow. I didn't say that. You never heard that. This is gold. I was a great student, I swear. I graduated at the top of my class because I worked hard and ate all my vegetables. Totally holding on to this for later. Wait, do you remember what I majored in? I declined the comment. Cool. Alright, here's the point where we pick who we're pursuing. We've done Craig, we've done Matt, next up is gonna be Brian. Oh look, we can scroll, unlike on Craig's route, when we couldn't scroll. I wonder why that is. Hey, I'm Brian. I spend most of my days hanging out with my awesome daughter and thinking up new ways to grill things. If you like fishing, then we'll get along. On a Friday night, you're most likely to see just how slowly I can cook a piece of brisket. Ooh, that sounds delicious. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? My fishing pole. What did you turn on? A keen understanding of steak cuts. That's not me. I don't understand steak cuts. It's all meat. What did you want to be when you grew up? A fireman. What's your favorite movie genre? Romantic comedies? What's your ideal date? Deck building? What? Oh, like a backyard deck, not like Magic the Gathering. I definitely thought of Magic the Gathering and I was like, word? Jesus Christ, self. What do you never leave home without? My portable fishing pole. I spend a lot of time thinking about how my daughter is smarter than I am. Oh boy. Alright, let's message him. Date numero uno. Man, I don't know how I feel about hanging out with Brian more, but it seems like Daisy and Amanda got along really well. Maybe I should just bite the bullet and hang out with Brian more for the sake of the kids. I crack my knuckles and start typing. Hey Brian, great having burgers with you at the cookout yesterday. We should get the kids together and hang out soon. I wait a couple minutes until a ding comes from my computer and a message pops up on the screen. It's Brian. Let's see what he has to say. Hey man. Always love a good burg with a buddy. We should definitely hang out. What do you think about mini golf? We could bring the girls out and have ourselves a little friendly competition. Rock on, Brian. He signed his name. That's cute. Friendly competition? This is perfect. I know Amanda and I will crush Brian in mini golf. I've been taking her to mini golf courses since she was a little kid, and I'm proud to say that she's almost better at it than I am. Almost. I type back. That sounds great, man. Name the time and place and we'll be there. Hey, Amanda. 1 second. Amanda walks into the doorway. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. You up for some... Hey, are you alright? Oh, fine. Yeah, I'm alright. I just got sad because I started thinking about how I'll never have telekinesis. You know that you can talk to me, right? If there's something going on, or even if you're just feeling sad, I'm here for you. I'll always be here for you. Thanks, Popsicle, but I'm serious. All I want is to lie in bed and be able to make barbecue chips levitate from the kitchen directly into my mouth. Well, I can't give you telekinesis, but I do have a solution you might be pleased with. I run into the kitchen and grab a bag of chips. I retrieve a single chip and toss it in Amanda's direction. Success! She catches it with her mouth. Not quite telekinesis, but still fun. Hey, would you be up for some mini golf for Brian and Daisy? I'm a little out of practice, and I know my backswing leaves something to be desired, but I think I can keep it in the negatives. Perfect. Come on, kiddo. Let's do this. You ready for this? Yeah. Matey, I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Why are you talking like that? Because this mini golf course is pirate themed? I just now realized that we are indeed standing on top of a giant pirate ship in the middle of a putt-putt course. Oh.
Alright.
Come on, Pirate Dad. Won't you talk like a pirate with me? Arr, ahoy. Scurvy. Avassi. I'll make Brian and Daisy walk the plank with my superior golfing abilities. I mean, doubloon. Come on, Dad. You tell me there's just gonna be some friendly competition. Friendly competition is dad code for actual competition. I need to prepare my mind, body, and soul to defeat Brian on the field of glorious battle. It's just mini golf. Just mini golf? It's so much more than that. I kneel down and place a hand on Amanda's shoulder. I just want you to know that there's no pressure. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it too much. But we have to beat Brian at mini golf. Whatever happened to just having fun? Oh, we will have fun. When we beat them. Amanda gives me a side eye, but before I can side eye her back, I spot Brian and Daisy.
Hey.
Ahoy there, mateys!
Oh.
Ahoy! Brian walks up with Daisy in tow. It looks like they already rented us some golf clubs for a mini golf excursion. Total power move. Why didn't I think of that?
Yes.
Alright, first mate, I hear there's buried treasure in these waters. You gonna help me plunder it? Oh. Amanda, I don't think this is a real pirate ship. I think it's just to play putt-putt on.
Ugh.
Amanda gives Daisy a look.
Oh.
I mean, aye, Captain. Daisy winks at Amanda. Ah, look at those two. They're two peas in a pod. So, you excited to get some mini golf in? Oh, you know it. You a gambling man? Oh, God. No, I'm not, because I'm bad at gambling. I like to keep my money, thank you. Do I get you if I win? Jesus Christ, that might be a little forward, especially in front of the girls. Let's say I know when to hold them. I know when to fold them. I know when to shoot. That's pretty much all I know how to do. How about the loser buys drinks tonight? Alright, but how about we make it a little bit more interesting? I'm listening. The loser has to mow the winner's lawn this weekend. What? Why would you do that to yourself? Well, my yard's pretty big. Are you prepared to take that on? I think you should be a little more concerned with how you're going to maneuver around my hedges. It's highly technical work, not for the faint of heart. I don't think I'll need to worry about that. I'm very good at mini golf, you know. Oh yeah? Hole in one, every time. Oh, don't say that. What I just said is not a true thing, but it already came out of my mouth, so I have to stand by it. I'm looking forward to seeing that happen. Brian and I eye each other up and down. May the best dad win. Brian and I shake hands and lock eyes. It's about to go down.
Armitage.
Oh no. Oh, it's so fast. Moving the mouse does not control it. It's just automatic. Oh!
You've lost your ball.
I didn't click anything. I guess I just took too long.
Yo ho ho in a hole full of ball. Yo ho ho in a hole full of ball.
Oh, yikes. Yikes. Oh my god.
Dead men sink no putts.
Oh, Jesus Christ almighty.
You've lost your ball.
Ah. No!
Dead men sink no putts.
Why are there two holes here?
Into the brine.
Oh, this is so fast.
Yo ho ho in a hole full of ball.
No, no, no!
Dead men sink.
How many holes are there? Impressive putting. 5 out of 18? Amanda pulls me aside when Brian and Daisy start walking to the next hole.
Huh?
Hey, you having a good time? I'm having a great time. I'm having a fantastic time destroying Brian underfoot.
Huh?
I just asked because your eye's twitching. No, it's not. I feel my left eye twitch. Amanda raises her eyebrows.
Huh?
We're out here to have fun, remember? It's just a game. You're right, it's just a game. A game with extremely high stakes. A game we're currently winning.
Huh.
Dad.
Huh.
Please, Amanda, please nail this next hole for me. We need to keep the streak going.
Huh.
If it's really that important to you, sure. Amanda walks over and tees up for a perfectly hard windmill hole. Gripping her club, she winds up and launches the ball into the parking lot. She looks me right in the eye and does an exaggerated shrug. Oops.
Yeah.
I disagree with her actions, but I appreciate her act of useful defiance. She walks over and pats me on the back. That was for your own good. Love you, kiddo. Oh no, we're continuing. Oh, gross.
Dead men sink no putts. Yo ho ho in a hole full of ball. Into the brine.
It goes so fast.
Yo ho ho in a hole full of balm.
Ugh.
Dead men sink no pots.
What is this?
Into the brine.
This is rude.
Into
Yes.
the brine.
What in the heck is this?
Dead men sink no pots.
Excuse me. Don't lie to me. I try to maintain an air of professionalism because there are children present, but confetti cannons are going off in my brain and someone is placing a wreath around inner me with the words best dad emblazoned on it. Man, that was some good shooting there, Louie. I have bested you in the field of battle? Okay, good. He liked that one. And it felt good, Brian. It felt good. Brian and I eyeball each other. Electricity shooting between us. Arr, Daisy, did you have a good time? Yo ho ho, I did.
Huh.
We haven't even found the buried treasure yet. I think we need to apply for a permit to dig around here.
Huh.
I can take Daisy home so we can get the city paperwork started for digging. You two enjoy your night. Sounds like a plan, Louie. You cool with that? Sure, just don't get yourselves into too much trouble. Can do. I'll make sure we get into a perfectly reasonable amount of trouble. Amanda and Daisy skip away, yelling about buried treasure. Bless that kid's tiny, rebellious heart. Well, guess we should hit the bar now. There's actually a tiki bar attached to this place. How about that? That sounds like a plan. Brian and I walk into the Freaky Tiki, a kitschy island-themed bar. Palm trees adorn the walls, and several fake parrots are strewn about. Ukulele music plays softly in the background. Brian and I approach the bamboo bar. Get them spending more time with Brian, which is a little more bearable since I won. Okay, I just gotta get my victory drink and get out of here. I think I've already proven my superior dadness for the day. 2 pineapples of hospitality, please. The bartender whips us up 2 rum drinks inside of hollowed out pineapples. He sets them on fire. We have to blow them out before we can drink them. Ooh. Usually I just like to, I don't know, drink my drinks. If you don't want yours, I'll take it. Excuse me. And miss out on the taste of victory? I don't think so. I take a sip of my pineapple of hospitality. Victory tastes fruity. Let's talk about lawn maintenance. I'm very particular. No electric mowers for me. I hand cut everything with scissors. I also only water the lawn with bottled sparkling water. I just ran out, so you're going to have to import some. Italian is preferred, but I'll settle for Icelandic if that's all you have. It's sweet that you're willing to put all of that work into taking care of your dead grass. What? My grass is perfectly healthy. It's okay, buddy. I just know the trick to perk it back up. I'll work my magic when I finish trimming your grass with the tiniest pair of scissors I own. Man, even when he's trying to be helpful, I feel personally attacked. While I sip more of my drink, I notice a TV in the corner. Hey, Extreme Makeover Deck Edition is on. I love this show. Always made me want to own a deck. Ugh, I hate this show. Why? It's so clearly fake. Well, yeah, it's reality TV. Who cares? I care. I'm a general contractor. I work with decks all the time. There's no way they're renovating those decks in a matter of 2 days. It's impossible. That's a 3-week job. Minimum. So you want them to cover those 3 weeks extensively in every episode? It can't be that interesting to watch a bunch of dudes slave over a deck for that long. Nobody would watch it. I don't like any of those home improvement shows. I want to watch stuff that's real. Like Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers. I have terrible news for you, Louie. No. No. Not them too. That's the awful truth. Not the ghosts, though. Those are real. Trucksters don't have emergency escape buttons. I've been lied to for so long. We both chuckle and sip on our pineapples. So wait, you're a general contractor? Sure I am. I actually help plan the cul-de-sac we live in. Wow, nice work. Yeah, kinda took after the footsteps of my old man. He was a general contractor too? The best. He practically built half of this town with his bare hands. It's weird how you spend your whole life trying to not become your father, and then you wake up one day, and there you are.
Hey.
But I get to work with my hands, and it pays more than enough to take care of my daughter, so it's an absolute dream job. For me, at least. Well that's impressive. Building stuff has always been my weak point as a dad, and I've been okay with that, until now. Now I must defeat him. I do have that patio furniture that I haven't put together still sitting in the garage. Okay, maybe I should cool with the dad competition. Gotta keep it light. Oh, let's ask about his daughter. Right? That's a polite thing to do. So, Daisy seems pretty smart for her age.
Hey.
Yeah, she's a genius. She definitely doesn't get it from her old man, though.
Hey.
It's actually a little embarrassing. She beats me at Scrabble constantly. To be fair, Scrabble is really hard. I can rarely make good words when I have the whole alphabet in front of me, let alone 7 letters. Brian laughs. See, we can keep things friendly here. This is perfectly pleasant. I can do this all night. Because I feel an innate need to impress Brian and prove I'm better than him, obviously. That's the only reason. I think. Let's keep it moving. Compliment his beard? Ooh, emojis. Your beard is nice. It looks very healthy. Thanks, I grew it myself. Oh my god. Hey, you're not allowed to dad joke another dad.
Oh.
Is this how our daughters feel all the time? I'm upset.
Ah.
Hi, upset. I'm dad. Oh my god. No.
Ah.
I mean, you walked right into that one. That's dad joke 101. Listen, buddy, I took dad joke 101 years ago. I'm in the 400 level classes and well on my way to a degree in fart humor.
Ah.
Wow, Amanda must be so proud. She is not. I look around the room and take in all the kitschy decor, looking for something else to comment on. There's a gigantic fish hanging above Brian's head. And I gesture to it. Cool fish. It's definitely fake. What, really?
Hey.
Everything in here is fake. The palm tree over there is just a ficus with plastic coconuts glued to it. Oh my god. I look over. He's right. But I was constantly like that fish once. Mine was bigger, though. Of course it was. Oh, really? Yep, I went on a trip to Hawaii maybe a decade ago. We were out on the sea for 3 days, catching fish, drinking beer. You know, guy stuff. We had a hot plate on the boat so we could steer the fish right after we caught it. Throw a little bit of salt and lemon on there. Oh, man. That's some of the best food I've ever had. That actually sounds amazing. Well, it was the last day. Everyone had gone to bed early, but I was out there watching the stars. Had my line out, too. Then all of a sudden, it just starts running.
Oh.
So I jump in the rail before it gets ripped out the rod rack and start fighting with the damn thing. I'm out there for maybe an hour. Can't call out to my shipmates. It's just man against nature. Finally, I'm starting to tucker the guy out. I get up to the surface and finally get a sight of him. Get a sight of it. The biggest marlin I've ever seen. Hemingway-esque. I get it onto the boat, single-handedly.
Ah.
And you know what happens next? What happens next?
Ah, shucks.
The damn thing smacks me in the face with its tail. Knocks me out. I wake up the next morning on the deck, the fish gone. Never felt dumber. So it got away. I think there's another version of that, of me, that would have spent the rest of my life trying to catch that fish. Captain Ahab style. I'm sure Daisy would be supportive.
Hey.
Aw man, fishing's a life. Haven't gotten enough lately. You go fishing? Actually, I have a confession to make. Wait, what am I doing? Why am I having this inexplicable urge to be vulnerable with him? I can't tell him that I'm terrible at fishing. I lean in close. God, these are all awful. No one can outfish me. I'm simply the best out there.
Oh.
Okay, since you're such a pro, I'm taking you fishing. Do you want to go fishing? Wait, don't answer that. Yes, you do. We're going fishing. Oh, no. Oh, I don't know. Come on, it'll be a blast. I know the perfect little fishing spot. I'll bring some beers. We can just sit back, relax, and reel in some trout. We'll bring the kids with us. Come on, you know you want to. I sigh. I've been cornered. Yeah, okay. Brian gives me an exuberant high five. Yes. Maybe we'll see if you can catch the most fish. You can get mowing my lawn. You can try to beat me, but they don't call me Louie good at catching fish wrecks for nothing. I am spinning a web of lies that I fear will one day consume me.
Oh.
Sounds like it'll be a scrap. Ryan and I finish our drinks and head outside. Till next time, Oh, pun. This is a great opportunity for friendship. And also for catching more fish than Brian. You're killing me with these puns, Louie. Mull it over. You'll come around to the fish-related dad jokes in no time. Brian extends his hand and gives me a friendly but firm handshake. I see the competitive fire in his eyes. This is going to become a whole thing, isn't it?
Eh?
Once Brian takes over babysitting duties, Amanda walks home with me. She immediately plops on the couch and flips on the TV. So, how was your hangout with Brian? He wasn't too spicy about his crushing defeat, was he? Nah, he was pretty gracious about it. Like, frustratingly gracious. Yeah, how dare that guy have some decency? Come on, Dad, he seems like a neat dude. I think so? I don't know, the guy loves a good competition. But then again, apparently so do I. What did you and Daisy end up doing? Oh, we hunted for treasure for a bit, but Daisy was real adamant about not digging without a permit, so we just watched some documentary about theoretical physics. I put her to bed and then sat around eating Brian's food. Don't tell him I said that. That's standard babysitting protocol, I believe. I really like hanging out with Daisy. She's super mature for her age. Yeah, Brian says she has a hard time relating to other kids. She kind of reminds me of you at her age. Although she doesn't bite people as much as you did. I can't believe I'm finally the cool older kid. Feels good. You gonna hang out with Brian again? That's the thing. He wants to go fishing with me.
Whoa!
Ooh. I told him I was an amazing fisherman. You hate fishing. I know. I'm kind of panicking.
Huh.
I'm sure I'll be fine. All you have to do is wake up at the crack of dawn and sit silently in a boat on a lake for hours on end with no promise of tangible reward. Your only companion being the fear and doubt you harbor deep within your heart. Fishing's fun. You remind yourself as the world darkens around you and you wonder if it's really you staring back at yourself in the lake's reflection or simply just the abyss. Yeah, laugh it up, Amanda. You're coming with us. It is my constitutional right to outright refuse this order. Daisy's coming too. Well, I bet I can convince Brian to bring his dog. Fine, sold. I'm in. Alright, I'm bushed. Gonna call it a night. Don't stay up too late, okay? You got it, Pops. Oh boy. Look at that dad joke meter. Full. Completely full.
You know what? Let me mow your lawn this weekend.
I'm surprised we won that minigame. We did so bad. I'm surprised we won. Soft boy. Aww. Alright, we're gonna pause it here. It's been an hour and a half. My throat's dying. We'll do the next 2 dates in the next video. And hopefully we can keep the momentum up. Alright, I hope you guys are enjoying the video. What do you think of Brian's route so far? They're very competitive, the two of them, together. Louie has not been this competitive with any of the other dads. With Brian, he's ready to fight. Hopefully it doesn't come to fisticuffs, that'd be sad. I mean, it probably won't, it's a dating sim. So, like, healthy competition is what I'm assuming. But yeah, let me know down below what you guys think. I'd love to read your comments. Remember to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. It really helps the channel grow. And I'll catch you all next time. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye!